I found out my daughter's teacher was making her eat lunch alone because of her smelly cultural food. I never thought I'd be in the principal's office at 38, shaking with anger. But when your 7-year-old daughter comes home crying because her teacher made her eat lunch in the hallway, something inside you breaks. Mia has always been proud of her Vietnamese heritage. My mother lives with us and cooks traditional meals and tiro, fie and gishie, just be hyo palay dof, antiao, spring rolls. Hadist loves bringing leftovers for lunch, especially my mom's lemongrass chicken. With rice last month, Isaist started asking for American lunch instead, sandwiches, pizza, anything but Vietnamese food. When I asked why, she'd shrug and change the subject. I thought it was just a phase. Then yesterday she broke down sobbing after school between tears. She told me her teacher, Mrs. Peterson, had been making her eat in the hallway for weeks because her food was too smelly and disrupting the class. The other kids laugh at me now, Tassets whispered. They call me Stinky Girl. My blood boiled. I checked her lunchbox mid-euro. The food was barely touched. She'd been going hungry rather than face the humiliation. I emailed Mrs. Peterson that night, asking for an explanation. Her response made everything worse. Some cultural foods have strong odors that can be distracting. I am trying to create a comfortable learning environment for everyone. Perhaps you could send more appropriate lunches like my culture was inappropriate. I requested an immediate meeting with the principal. When I arrived this morning, Mrs. Peterson was already there, arms crossed defensively. It's not discrimination, she said, before I could even sit down. It's about classroom management. I placed my mother's lemongrass chicken on the principal's desk and opened the container. This is what got my daughter banished to the hallway, I said. The food her grandmother makes with love, the food that connects her to her heritage. The principal looked uncomfortable but didn't say anything. Would you make a child eat alone for bringing a tuna sandwich or garlic bread or strong cheese, I asked. Mrs. Peterson shifted in her seat. That's different how? I demanded. How is it different? She had no answer. I pulled out my phone and showed them pictures Heniro Shadis in the hallway alone with her lunchbox, taken by a sympathetic parent volunteer who'd witnessed this happening multiple times. My daughter is 7 years old. She's been eating alone for weeks because you decided her culture was a disruption. The principal finally spoke. This is unacceptable. We pride ourselves on diversity and inclusion. Your words say diversity, your actions say otherwise, I replied. After a long meeting, the principal promised immediate action and fair Euro sensitivity training for staff, a cultural food day to celebrate diversity, and most importantly, a formal apology to Tabest. But the damage was done. That night, as I helped Tadish pack her lunch fair Euro Vietnamese spring rolls she'd made with her grandmother fair Euro, she looked up at me with worried eyes. What did they make me eat alone again? I tucked a note inside her lunchbox. Your food is beautiful, just like your culture. Never let anyone make you feel otherwise. Love, Mom. This morning I drove Afrish to school instead of letting her take the bus. I walked her to her classroom, lunchbox in hand. Mrs. Peterson was at the door. She looked at the lunchbox, then at me. Maya will be eating with her friends today, I said. It wasn't a question. The teacher nodded silently. As I walked back to my car, another mother stopped me. Medhuro, the parent of Taveg's classmate. My daughter told me what happened, she said. We're bringing bulgogi tomorrow. Let them try to call Korean food smelly too. Sometimes it takes a child's tears to remind us that the fight for respect never really ends in Euro. It just gets passed down to the next generation to continue.